G'day everybody, and welcome back for some more Space Engineers with Capac and myself, and our delightfully derpy truck. That is, yeah, I still don't know exactly why it exploded, but...
Meteor storm
I don't see a truck, I just see a pile of junk.
You don't have vision.
What?
How can you look at this and see
I'm
anything but a
blind.
truck? How can you not look at this and imagine the world's greatest truck?
Because a truck would have more wheels. This has two, therefore it is a motorcycle.
This has this has plenty of wheels.
Yeah, even then none of them are attached.
And why is that important?
That's how truck function.
That's how truck function.
Yes. I'm gonna do some farming.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some lifting the truck off the ground.
Yeah, you figure out some way to reattach that.
Oh, man. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. Oh, boy. I still don't know which part of the whole thing messed up. I'm not sure I will ever know. I think it's always going to be that way. I disagree, Reaper Titan. I wouldn't say Capac won that one. I would say everybody won that one. 'Cause the outcome was irrelevant to me. It was only getting Capac to say something hilariously irate that was my victory condition. And nailed it. Jan. Welcome, Raiders. How was your space engineering? And Nerd Orbit. Yeah, who was, I think, also playing the same space engineering. Nope. Looks like my dog's getting free. Sounds like it, at least. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get Charlie interrupting the stream a whole bunch. So we can lift this up. We can... Welcome, Raiders, thanks for the raid. Oh, nope, not that way. That way. There we go. Now the truck is lifted, and I can add wheels back to it. Good. And Charlie now makes her life and death decision of does she stay or does she leave? She is staring intently at my other half, who just let her in. And she has decided to stay. Yeah, thank you for the raids. Oh, radiation, go away. So, brain restart moment. Thank you, Existence. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, Bashan, for the Giganto wave. And thank you, Zed Hunter, for the gift subs. Thank you very much. And thank you, Beldenick, for the Rainbow Unicorn. And Vortex Boss for the Prime sub. And Pat Player for the 30 months. And Pastor Ron for the Prime sub. So, I think I'm just going to rebuild this section of the truck rather than reattaching it, because I think it'll be quicker. And Capac, I'm also going to rebuild the lifts on the truck, because now seeing how you've designed things and thinking about it more sensibly, it probably just needed a piston. I probably didn't need to overcomplicate things the way I did. Also, what are you doing right now?
Huh? I was just replanting the farm.
Oh, yeah, that. Be good when we have the easier way of doing that by just putting the seeds on your hopper.
Yeah, it could use a little bit of streamlining.
Yes, it is a lot of clicks. It is a lot of clicks. Alright. I think if I lined it in up like that, maybe that could work for what Capac seems to be doing. Although it could be a block lower than that, actually. So, Capac, would this mess with your design elements if there was a piston right there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Cool. We'll go with that. Because I think that will, be a bit more stable. I'm still concerned about this attachment process, but clearly something went wrong with these lifting sections, because that all just exploded. Oh, I should probably lay this out before I destroy this thing. Thank you, Baby Rona. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, Doc Divagum, for the Prime sub as well. And Andy, thank you for the 5 months. I don't need to complicate things the way I did. Summary of every Splitsy video. Oh, I reckon I have one valid comeback to that. Just one. Definitely just one. But I think
another part of the truck.
But I think I do have a valid comeback to that, which is my tutorials. Hopefully they are not overcomplicated. I don't remember whether there was an extra block in between these wheels and this bit. Oh wait, no, the whole, like, no, the hitch bit was on that. I guess I just build something and hope it looks kind of like what you were after. Unless you want to rebuild this bit. Actually, I might just design it a bit differently. Anyway.
I do have a blueprint, but I don't know what state it's in.
Oh.
Hold on a sec. Maybe I can make a...
Well, you can do a quick cheeky, copy, like, creative mode copy paste just to see what it is.
Oh, I was just gonna load it on a projector and have a look at it.
Capac, how would you feel if this was the hitch mechanism?
What the...
Give me a computer. Oh wait, no, that's too tall. We don't want that. Oh, do we? Oh, maybe we do. Maybe this would be good. Because then you could put, like, the roll rotor on here.
Oh. Stupid projector.
Didn't project the bit you wanted. That's kind of why I said creative mode, because I knew you'd have multi-subgrid shenanigans.
No, it wouldn't let me project it because it's the wrong size.
Oh, because you need a small grid projector because you tried to present. Yep. Thank you, Red Cajun. Thank you for the Prime sub. And thank you, Unidentified Flying Cheese, for the bits. When are we going to see Capac and I playing Stationeers? Unknown, but it is going to be a thing. We don't know yet. Capac and I have talked about it. He's agreed to do it, but the when of the matter has not been decided. Probably when we decide to wrap up what we're doing here. Even if that is a temporary wrap-up.
Think of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, I could use a small hinge on this, but I just was curious how this would look with a big hinge. Goofy, I think, is the answer.
I've sent you an invite.
Oh, right, stream together.
That way I can see who the hell are you talking to.
How do I accept a stream together invite? Because there we go. I think I found it. Done. Accepted. Oh, chat. Why Twitch? Why are you so bad at this? Thanks, Hello Josie. Thank you for the prime sub. But yes, Capac has played Capac's played a lot more Stationeers than you think. Because we've played entire series together.
And
I think Capac's played more...
everything.
I was about to say, I think Capac played more Stationeers than he thinks.
Certainly more than I remember.
Alright, what about this for your hitch mechanism?
Sure.
Still feels wonky. I love this system.
It's not supposed to be fixing this problem.
Well, I mean, if we connect it, we could do. Do you want to just try and connect it? Get the new wheels on? Connect it up? No? Do you want me to bring my truck?
Too long and all the plants will die.
Alright.
Just work on it while I get some more ice.
Okay. Oh man, I absolutely love that system works and works so reliably. It's so rare that I actually use broadcast controllers.
Famous last words right there.
Well, I mean, our truck came together flawlessly, didn't it? So I don't know what you're worried about.
I'm worried about your alarm not going off, and then I go into the greenhouse and everything's on fire.
Oh, I see the problem here. The wheels were down. What? I'm so confused.
Inventory
Oh,
full.
what cap? Oh, man. Alright, fine. Let's just,
Why are you trying to blame things on me?
No, I'm not blaming them on you. I'm just... You were the one who built this, and so I'm trying to figure out how it was done, because I'm confused. I'm not sure which way to do things. Trying to work it out. I mean, it is a pity I don't have a bunch of the soundboard things on set up as alerts for the sound block, because that could be fun. But also could get really annoying really quickly, so... You know. I don't know which way that would end up as. Okay. 3x3 wheel right. And left. And I hope that this will give us a semi-trailer that is not going to explode when I connect it.
That's a dream.
But will it be reality? Probably not. It's probably going to explode. Which means I gotta wait till Capac gets back before I do it.
Right, you can start working on that portable drill rig you were talking about.
Yeah, how was I going to attach that to this? Because that was part of it. Also,
It was only going to attach for loading.
was it? I can't remember what we decided. The explosion kind of evaporated part of my memory of what we were doing and how we were doing it.
I thought your plan for the drill rig was for it to be a separate thing that just did the drilling. And then
doesn't have
would
much
unload
cargo.
into the truck.
Okay. Your truck doesn't even have a connector yet, so it is lacking on something that it does need. Alright, I think this is good. So, if there's anyone in chat who didn't witness the construction of this truck is what happens when Capac and I build something together.
Explosions.
Yeah, explosions were part of it, but also hats. Hats are kind of... I don't understand why, but always a thing whenever we build stuff together.
There should be some clips floating around from last time if anybody wants to see the truck detonating.
Yeah, if someone posts that clip, I'll play it on my end as well.
And you can watch a clip to help keep your stream streak going.
Yeah, we love watch streaks. Twitch definitely didn't put that system in half broken. Nope. That doesn't seem right. And that's not a critique of anyone who does like them, it's a critique of Twitch. Because, yeah. Yeah, I think there are certainly some benefits to us doing these as two separate vehicles. One, means we both got to drive it, but two, it does mean that I can design my vehicle around... Is that tall enough? No, it still needs to go one block higher than that. Wow. Around some different ideas. I think that's probably going to give enough clearance that he won't end up clipping. Hopefully Capac's not too unhappy with what I did.
Well, you'll find out soon.
Are you almost back?
I'm on the way back, and if what I see displeases me, I'm going to drive into it at full speed in my Rover.
Well, I guess I'm not standing in the driveway again.
Hey, 306 for the sub.
Thanks, Red Cajun. Thank you for the wrap sub. I never know which ones I've missed. I lose track so easily sometimes.
Wait, did I miss a cheer?
Why does the truck have a hat?
Thank you, corn dog, for the cheers.
Because it ended up looking like a skull, and then it needed a hat, and then the hat became a beer hat. And thus the story went. What are you what-the-ing?
Yeah. Saw some things floating in the air, and then storm came up, and I think they were just early storm particles.
Ah. Also, Capac, I have done a thing for us.
Uh-oh.
It is a mod. It is a very lightweight mod that does one thing.
Well, I can see the base, but I don't see any fire. Nope.
Are you about to bring the fire?
Oh, jeez. Meteor storm.
Maybe.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, and now I just got the warning. Huh. Ow! Stupid debris. Right, close the doors. We did finish airtight, making this airtight, didn't we? I hope. Tell me we broke it somewhere. Oh, why? Hello? There we go. Oh, I opened that door instead of closing it. Whoops. You back? Yay! Capac's parking, which means he's not utterly disappointed by what he saw.
No, I can't see anything. It's too dusty.
Ah. Oh, come here and have a look. Ow. I haven't attached it yet. Thought I'd give you the honors. Oh. No explosions. Yay. And that. There we go. I've gotten rid of the terrible terrors.
What?
The things that probably caused this to explode. And I will set up these so that they can work. But yeah, the mod that I added, that I made very quickly this morning, was one that reduces the volume that a hydrogen bottle and an oxygen bottle take up in your inventory. So you can now carry more of them. Which I thought might be useful. Since... Well, my thinking on it was, if you've already enabling jetpack, it's just kind of annoying not being able to use it. But what it also means is, you can have lots of them on your hotbar, like you can have lots of them in your inventory, and instead of that HUD icon showing the extra bottles basically being useless because you have so much in the last bottle that it doesn't matter, now you can be like, oh, I've only got one bottle left, I should go refill. Also, if you search in the inventory TTT, it will bring up the hydrogen tank that you can refill from. Thank you, Ray Cajun. Thank you for the 100 bits. 101. So yeah. That's what I did. That's what I hoped you would find useful. I went the wrong way. I don't know if this is going to make this better or worse. I feel like the large That looks terrible. Terrible. Aha. So for those wondering, thank you, Gecko Bear, for the clip. Because here we go.
No, I think that's wrong. I think it needs to be one block higher.
And you can also hear how much worse my voice was last week.
Oh, better use those pistons then.
And we deploy, and...
Was it me? I didn't press anything.
Oh, man. Yes, it is supposed to look like a person with a beer / soft drink hat, a drink hat. Oh, Capac's bringing the company colors into the trailer. Nice. Are you gonna put a connector on the back, or are we getting a side-mounted connector? How? I imagine back is gonna be better because reversing onto something that can hook up is probably easier. But I'm just curious.
Yeah, unless we want to put like one on the top, and then your mining machine could have like a
boom arm.
Yeah, swingy arm to.
Maybe. I don't know.
Meteor storm inbound.
Thank you, Dragnon. Thank
we
you for
could-
the tier 3 for 70 months. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you indeed. Yeah, we could hold off on the connector until we've got the design for the drill. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Yeah, more rocks.
What the? Yeah. Actually pressed third person and confused myself for a moment. Yeah, the truck explosion last week was instantaneous, dramatic, and kind of perfectly timed for the end of the stream. Especially as my voice was very much starting to go by that point. Had left the building. Honestly, I don't know what to think about why it blew up. Other than I probably had too many I'm probably messed something up in the event controllers and the way they were triggering and double triggering and all sorts of other silly nonsense. So yeah, it just went weird. Maybe I should do it that way instead. Yeah. It's one of those ones that I think will forever remain a mystery. Because retrying it is not going to happen. So I try and get something around this to make it look a little more robust. Even though what I should probably be doing is making it functional first and putting some limits on it.
Well, the whole thing was perfect for me anyway.
How so?
It reconfirmed my pre-existing biases.
Against Rotors.
Oh, if you need a hinge, just let Splitsy do it.
Because then it's his own fault when it goes wrong.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 You are not wrong about the advantages there. It is... It's a definite advantage for you in making me do things that might explode so that you can't be as easily blamed. Okay, limits. Let's put this to maybe 20 degrees. Either way.
Yeah. Surprise Final Fantasy VII victory fanfare.
A little bit of braking torque on it.
Thank you for all the bits, corn dog.
Yes.
You? I think that's weird.
Is it because I built a little bit up around the hinge?
Is it just the weight of the cab of the truck?
Is what just the weight of the cab of the truck?
The cab is like nose down, tilting forwards.
Yeah, I think it's just a lot heavier, but that balance will shift when there's ice in the back. We could put some big batteries in the trailer to try and push it down again. And dragged on!
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the 20 gift subs. Hey, we got Reggie working. Monster kill. Holy cow. Okay, I am not gonna do the very easy maths of combining how many gift subs Dragnon has done for you and me.
Because it would be too scary.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. What do you think about a bit of a yellow line along there? Oh, that actually looks terrible. Never mind. I'll get rid of that. Man, I wish we had advanced welding in this.
Oh, actually, I've got a way to do that.
Yeah, I was trying to bring the yellow in and that did not work. Did we give this truck a name?
Yeah.
That's right, it's the Lager Hunter.
Is it jiggling so much?
It's jiggling?
Trailer is bouncing all over the place for me.
And I also need to grab the mag plates and name them. Thank you, Dragnon. That is very kind to say that we earn everyone. I'm not sure that's true, but it is very kind to say. Okay, so groups, switch lock, piston, extend, piston, retract.
Foster's is not the Molson Canadian of Australia because I have never heard of Molson Canadian.
Oh, yeah, it's probably trying to think of any Canadian beer. Has any Canadian beer actually made it here? Because I know of some, but I don't know if the average Aussie would know of them.
I can't think of any that are Canadian off the top of my head.
Let's see. Extend.
Whoa!
Okay, that might be a bit too strong. Retract. Let's give them a bit less impulse. Let's go to 20. See, the thing about Foster's is that there's this constant rumor that what is sold as Foster's overseas is sold here under a different brand name. And what is sold as Foster's here is toilet water. Are you familiar with this rumor, Capac?
Sounds like something someone might do.
Particularly that a beer here that's sold here as under the brand Crown is actually what Foster's is overseas, or the recipe. That's a wild rumor that has probably no basis in fact, but is one that I've heard recounted by many an Australian. But if Foster's in the US is toilet water, then maybe they've got the same recipe. Because I think in some places it's not as terrible.
I don't know, Crown's not that great either.
Crown's not great, but it's not as bad. I mean, at least it's not filtered through an ashtray like Tui's new.
I mean, I'm not sure I've actually tasted any Foster's since I was like 3 years old, so...
Capac's beer tasting phase as a toddler. Let's try this again one more time.
I mean, technically all alcoholic beverages are liquid rot, as that's kind of what fermentation is.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to make these pistons do what I want them to do unless I drop this a lot more. No, I don't want to respawn. I want to change what's written. Let's try 1 kilonewton.
And that kombucha nonsense is some liquid rot also.
Yeah, it is. Why do you think kombucha is nonsense? I'm not saying I disagree with you. Just curious what your reasoning is.
Yeah, it's not something that's ever appealed to me. But, and you got the fermented milk drinks like the Yakult.
Well, that's a different thing entirely.
Is low.
Well, I think they all fall under the category of liquid rot, though.
Isn't... So are you counting then yogurt as liquid rot?
I think that's non-Newtonian solid rot.
Okay. Now you've got me curious about whether yogurt actually does behave like a non-Newtonian fluid. There we go. Okay, the buttons work. You've got extend, retract, and lock.
Hooray.
Splitsy, would it not be easier to just set the max distance to the ground for the pistons? Well, that depends if the ground is level that we're parking on or not. If the ground's not, then better to have them extend as far as they can until they get into that safe lock position. Because it could be that one side will extend further than the other if we're on uneven ground, that sort of thing. That's what I was thinking. I mean, let's just say fermentation is rot in the way that coffee is bean soup. So, you know, make of Capac's comments what you will. All the power. Give Capac all the power. That can't possibly go wrong, right? Steering off, power max, strength 15. There we go. Now the truck seems to be sitting a bit better.
Yeah, not to me.
Jiggling like nobody's business.
Yep.
Ah. Okay. So Capac, does that make bread solid rot?
Sure.
Or baked rot? This is a stripy container truck. Do you want to test drive it?
Sure.
Let me just make sure that the hitch is set up. Should be. Oh. You might need some lights along the side of the truck.
Yeah, might not hurt.
Do you want them to, like, flash in a sequence?
Probably not necessary.
I didn't say it was necessary. I asked if you wanted it.
Oh, it looks like you have just barely managed to get this thing under the height of the power line.
You know, I wasn't even checking. Not in the slightest.
Oh, I know something this thing needs. Oh,
What?
it's lame. These barrels are 2x2, not 3x3.
Yeah.
Can't put something in the middle.
Nope. That's why they'd set them up the way I did. A bit more golden yellow. We'll go 2 seconds. Stays on for 50%. Yeah. Then offset. 10. 20. This is going to take me a while. Why am I doing this now? I don't know. It'll be funny. Such it might actually look cool. Ah. 70.
Meteor
80.
storm inbound.
You might need a turret on this thing.
Hmm.
10. Oh, nope. Wrong thing. Wait, that was 90, wasn't it? Yeah, 90, 100, then 10, 20. Yeah, that works. The yellow progress bar of hospitality. Yeah, something like that. Sure, why not? Now, I fly under here, and I go copy, get stuck, paste, copy, paste. Is this actually working okay so far? Oh no! Container! Go away, container. In June 2023, there was an article about UK beer in general and Foster's listed as having their alcohol content reduced due to cost of living crisis in the UK. Huh. Interesting. It's one of those things.
Anytime when I've had a beer that has decided that they needed to change their alcohol content, it has become terrible.
Because I imagine they have to change a lot about how they process the beer to make that.
Well, yeah,
possible.
they're either changing the recipe to reduce the alcohol content, which changes the product, or they're taking the same product and using some kind of process to remove some of the alcohol content,
Yeah.
which is also affecting it in other ways.
There we go. How do you like your lights?
My lights are great. Your ones are okay.
You put lights on this? Oh, you put some, yeah, lights on the top. Nice. Not, I think that's one approach you can use. You can, to reduce alcohol content, you can do less fermentation, but you can also provide less sugar for the fermentation process. There are a bunch of other things like that that you can do, and all of these things involve probably a substantial change to the actual product itself, which, as Capac is complaining about, changes the flavor.
Right, guess it's time to go for a drive.
One sec, one more light. Oops, wrong one. Okay. I'm in. I am so curious how badly this is going to go over the ramp. Oh, oh, cool.
Oh,
We need a better ramp. Do you know I reflexively hit spacebar when you did that?
not spacebar.
Yeah, to put the handbrake on.
Oh.
Oh, Capac, please, please. Please be careful. You are very long, and you have very little clearance.
Full speed, you say?
There we go. I have a blueprint, chat. I have a blueprint. There are several spinny things on this now. Are we actually going to the ice? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're not going to fill this by hand, are we? You're not expecting that, are you?
Yeah, we don't have to completely fill it.
Good, because I don't want to do that. I would like to build the mining machine. I'm trying to think about how we, like, what style I should go. Whoa. That's uncomfortable. What sort of design approach for the mining machine? Because it does need to go deep. I wonder... This actually seems like it's driving okay. Is it handling okay?
Yep.
I'm always pleasantly surprised by how well Space Engineers handles semi-trailer. The truck looks like the Coca-Cola Christmas commercial. Make a backhoe with a drill for the bucket. I don't... I don't know that I'm going to be able to... Oh, that was very close. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make something that's going to be particularly efficient at kind of making an open quarry. I'm just trying to think what... Because something like a backhoe would end up looking much more like my... I'm pretty sure I've showed you this build, Capac. The... come on, brain. My rock lobster. It ended up being a design like that, where you've got a tiltable, controllable thing at the front. Because the drills are just so big, that's just how they'll look. Use Frosty's crane for it. Oh dear. That is actually slightly tempting. But we would have to paste in the crane because we can't print subgrid stuff. Well, Capac has how many cargo containers? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's components in one of them? You have 8. Okay, so he's got 80,000 litres of stuff. And we're going to have to transfer to this from the mining thing. So I guess I don't need anything too... I don't need something particularly big. I can have something fairly small and it should be okay. Do you have any particular preferences or thoughts about a fun way we could take the mining machine? Like, there's part of me that wants to do TFE's mining machine from wrong way out, but functional. Because we'll actually use it. I think it would have been functional, but we just never really actually got to use it. So something that drives over and just drills down in little plots.
Full.
So most of these ice patches are pretty shallow, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of checking out how deep they go. I'm gonna just drill down in this bit.
Inventory.
Like
full.
they're close to the surface, at least part of it, anyway. But I'm thinking something that could make trenches would work. And yeah, they are pretty shallow. Look,
Full.
we're already through it. In this hole here.
There you go.
Oh, the crunching of the ice under our boots is an interesting sound to deal with.
Inventory full.
I do kind of like the idea of making a crane drill. Something that I fill up, like something that it locks down its legs. I drill, I transfer to your truck. I drill, I transfer to your truck. I drill, I transfer to your truck. Kind of like we were doing in Out of Ore. Thanks, Monib.
Inventory full.
Maybe that could be fun. It would be somewhat backhoe-esque, yes, but I cannot visualize how a gigantic drill could be hidden in something to make it look like a backhoe.
Full.
That is the part that I am struggling to visualize.
Inventory full.
Thanks, JMD. Thank you for 46 months. It is a lot of months. Yeah, a semi-portable drill was what I was thinking.
Inventory full.
Yeah, the collision box around the drills is just way too big for you to hide it in something.
Inventory
Do you-
full.
Have any estimates on how much ice you normally bring back? Any recollection?
Nope.
Okay, because we've already got 38,000. 39,000.
I think that's probably more than I bring back in a single run.
Seems like it probably is. That's why I was asking.
Inventory full.
So, do you want to head home and we'll start building this drill, or do you want to stay here and fill this?
Yeah,
Because you're going to still need like a hookup back at base.
Yep.
Ooh. Could I do that? Would Capac hate me?
What?
Just had a thought. If I make a crane mounted drill, if that crane also has the ability to mag lock, I could lock it to the top of the truck for transport. And it could climb itself off.
Meteor storm.
Possibly.
Although I think I'd need Frosty to teach me how to use MMOS to make something like that.
Inventory full.
This thing's already
Anything but
getting
horribly
pretty
painful.
Heavy.
Oh yeah, we need to increase the suspension strength on these rear wheels.
Place rocks.
Now, is Capac going to need the subgrid wheel control script for this? Just in case, let's grab all the wheels and turn off steering. Did you build another tunnel because you kept running into me?
Yep.
And I widened this tunnel because I kept running into you. Oops.
Inventory full.
I mean, what I need to do is make sure that whatever I build is not a complete replacement for Capac's truck. I have to make sure that whatever I build does not have much cargo. And that's kind of the trick here, I think.
Inventory full.
That's the real balancing point. No, I'm not making a replica bagger 288. And yes, I kind of know what that is. Yeah, I'm feeling like just an extra like the thing being an extra little trailer on the back would kind of work. Potentially. Especially if I can make it small enough. Alright, Capac, are you going to keep mining ice, or are you going to drive home?
Let's head back.
Alright. I do quite love our truck. I think it's come together really well. It's quite cool. Yeah. Using ejectors and collectors does sound like a fun way of doing things, but also is going to make Capac's truck extra tall because collectors would need to sit on top. I'm not sure Capac's going to be a big fan of that. Maybe you would be. Maybe you would want to put a row of collectors all along the top.
I only need one collector.
Well, it depends how accurate you want to park your truck next to where I'm ejecting said ores, said ice.
Well, if you have whatever's ejecting the ores on a little crane arm, you could position it.
Oh man, I'm totally building multiple crane arms today, aren't I? Oh boy. I've digger attached to connector on back of trailer as a standalone unit. Yeah, I'm thinking if I can make it small enough, what I should be able to do is make it so it can attach to the rear of the trailer for Capac to drive to and from the ice fields. So it just lifts itself up, locks onto a connector at the rear, and then it's attached and off the ground. That shouldn't mess with the weight distribution too much once there's a load, especially once there's a load of ice in there. Tommaso, I feel like you've answered your own question with starting it with why not just? Because just doesn't feel silly enough and complicated enough to be as fun. Although there is a part of me that doesn't mind the idea of building, and I'll see how Capac reacts to this, effectively building an excavator that sits on the trailer and just lives there. So I have like an excavator head with a drill arm on it that I can drill down each side of the trailer at the back. And it's just mounted on top of the trailer.
Meteor storm inbound.
Eh,
I think it makes the toll truck so tall it won't be able to get under the lights, which is a problem.
yeah.
Yeah, see, Capac's not a fan, so it's probably not going to happen. Would you like me to get working on the excavator first, or fixing the ramp so that you can actually get into the base without bottoming out?
You could start work on your thing. I've got an idea for the dealing with the ramp.
Oh? Yeah, Frosty, you would lose a lot of reach being up that high, but, you know. Or you could lose the last 2 containers on the trailer and build the excavator at the back there.
Oh. The truck stays as it is. You can do anything you want as long as it's detachable.
Did you hear what you just said, Capac?
Yep.
I can do anything I want.
As long as it's detachable, it doesn't change the design of the truck.
I think I've got a blueprint of Frosty's crab.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you need a programmable block for some extra oomph?
Struggling to get up the hill a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you could add some extra drive wheels to the truck. Instead of having 2 wheels under the hitch, put 3.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get heavier, not lighter.
True. Yeah, maybe I'll just put some thrusters on it.
At least let me give you the subgrid wheel control script so that the trailer can give you some extra drive.
Ooh. Hmm.
In fact, you might need that to get home. Let me do that. What?
Oh, something's making my camera jitter a whole lot.
Oh, that's annoying. To be a spinny light, probably. So that's the only thing I can imagine that's moving in that. Oh, wait, no. No, you're looking from the side. Why are you getting so much jitter?
I think it might be the trailer.
Weird. I physically ducked when Splitsy almost flew into those blocks. Yeah. I did go in quickly. This is going to be a learning experience. What happens when you enable this while it's driven? How's that go?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Did you feel the boost?
Yep. What did you actually do?
I enabled the subgrid wheel. I put the subgrid wheel control script so the 6 wheels at the back on the trailer, they're now actually providing you force.
Ah.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh! Okay, reverse
Just
down.
park here.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I've got some ideas for some upgrades
To the trailer or to the ramp?
to the trailer.
Alright, let me at least quickly try and improve the ramp.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to do this. This is actually gonna be a tricky one to get lined up. Oh, actually, Capac, can you park off the ramp, please? To make this more feasible. What I'm trying to do. Yes, there really does need to be a 1:4 ratio ramp block in vanilla. Having 2:1 being our best slope is not enough. It's just, yeah, doesn't cut it. Is that gonna be good enough? Oh, what? Oh no, there's something in the ground, isn't there?
Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
How far do you reckon that ramp's gonna have to go before it hits ground height? That's not steep enough. Need to go steeper.
Inventory full.
Need to go steeper. The reason not to do a hinge for the ramp is then the hinge, then I can't intersect it with the voxel, which means we got a big bump at the end. Because I've then got a mobile grid, so I need this to be a static grid. But it probably doesn't need to have a, like... It can probably have a bit of a gap. We don't need to have it perfect. I usually try and make these things a little better than I probably strictly need to in this instance. Like this ramp will work. I think Capac will be able to easily drive over this.
A long ramp.
It is, but it needs to be, doesn't it? To give you a smooth enough bump. So I think this should work. Oh yeah, true, Frosty. I should use a slope block to place it first. Good point. Figured you would have... I am not surprised you remember how to do it properly. Given how many of these you built on the Scrapyard server. Oh no, wait, that one won't let me place it in it. There is a block that does, though. This? Does this one let me? Huh. Also, I turn off cleanup in every single save that we ever play. Da-da-da. It is not enabled. Other option I have for doing this is start there, make sure I'm snapped to that angle, and then move that forward. And then I can place that there. And you know what? I'm happy. That's good enough. Block edges to the rescue.
Inventory full.
What about a piston elevator ramp? Yeah, that would have worked. An elevator always technically works, but man. I wanted this to be done somewhat quickly so that I could get on to building this drill rig, rather than my usual method of, I'm going to get distracted from one subgrid build by another subgrid build. Slowly driving Capac more insane. Do. Alright, I'll lay this out and Capac, you can then try and drive your truck up. Also, you might need to reverse your truck up.
Nope, it'll be fine.
You think we can turn around up there?
Yep.
Did you just add more turning area?
I think you're underestimating the area that we have up.
That's entirely possible. Oh boy, this is a lot of blocks. Oh no. No. Oh, phew. I was so worried that that wasn't actually going to transition onto the voxel. Alright, Capac, come try the ramp. Before I weld the whole thing up, make sure it's, suitable.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Ow, I'm probably gonna die though.
What you doing? Are you gonna eject into a collector on the base?
Yeah.
Oh boy. You know, if you close the door, you are safe in here.
Likely story.
Yeah, the 3x3 floor block might work, but I'm not sure I'd like it aesthetically. Yeah. I will likely do some patterning like I've done around the other bit of the base, so that we've got at least some markings on the ground to keep it interesting. That's the sort of thing I do while I'm waiting for Capac to join me in the morning. Rather than on stream. Capac, can we test the ramp, please?
Yeah, I'm going.
Alright, the on is easy. Oh yeah! Nailed it!
Gonna drive over here. Empty into the hopper.
Mm-hmm. Dud. Then I want to see you turn around.
Then I...
Okay, is there anyone in chat who was around back when Capac and I used to play Euro Truck Sim? Because I think we're about to see some stuff from that. And the main thing that's going to make this better is that destruction physics, and Capac's not using his steering wheel. Capac's not hitting the rotor limit. The rotor limit's 95 degrees each side.
Problem solved.
Like, he should have been able to go a full, like, to jackknife it a fair bit, but I can probably open it up a bit more.
There is enough room to turn around.
Until we park some vehicles there.
Which we won't be doing because it's the heavy vehicle turning bay.
Alright. Drill vehicle. Let's build a drill vehicle. Just need another ramp off the other side. Fair point, Frosty. We could just have a ramp that went down off here. Then Capac can do a drive-through.
It's true, if you want to build another giant ramp.
Not right now, maybe later.
They're not a shorter wheel, or was that a modded thing?
You mean the short wheel?
Trying to find it, and I can't see it anyway.
Okay, so use the wheels that have the plus symbol on them, and then scroll through them to get exactly the wheel you want. That is almost always the best way to do it. Okay, so a little crawler thing is what I'm thinking. Oh, this debris is relentless. I mean, I guess I could build a rotating platform for his truck if it ever gets stuck. Actually, that wouldn't be too hard. Yeah. Got a very flat surface that's large, and we just put plate on it, make it the length of the truck, spin it. A lot easier than it was back when I did it in Survival, maybe. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, let's do this. 2x2s. Just for the looks. Then it kind of looks more like a tracked thing. I'm kind of at a point where I'm not sure I want to know what chat are talking about. Give it a couple of the comments I just saw. Okay, then we're gonna go with some batteries. Ow. Maybe I do need to. That's definitely gonna get destroyed. Has to go higher.
Ow.
Hey, clear weather. No more getting brained by debris.
Oh, now we get irradiated instead.
Why do you always have to point out the flaws in my excitement? Okay, then we have a rotor.
No.
Why are you no thing?
Gonna have to remove some of your lights to do my ejector.
No! No, you don't.
What?
You don't. Can I show you how? Were you running
Oh,
on
wait.
this one?
Ejectors are only like one block, aren't they?
Yeah, because they are connectors now. They're the mini connectors. But what we can do, which cargo container do you want them coming off, by the way? This one or this one?
Probably this one since it's got less electronics around it. Whoa!
There's a lot of jiggle noise, isn't it?
Well, it is like bouncing up and down wildly as you're doing this on my screen.
Now I'm just grabbing a conveyor converter. This is all to stop you messing with my lights. There you go. You can put mini connectors on that. You can either use smalls or even small inset ones if you want them, if you want to have a corner on it. I think the small insets might be too far apart if you put them up there. But yeah, you could do this. If you come around this side, or if I come around to your side, you can do that. Then you got two little ejectors.
Sure.
That is one valid option. The ones that I've placed are only one block apart from one another, so the collector will easily pick them up. If Capac put them out further, they might be a problem.
I got a question for you. And I expect you to have a good answer.
Okay.
What happens when you have a negative propulsion override?
It goes anti-clockwise.
See. Guess that makes a kind of sense.
What's with the wheels at the front?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Why did you put wheels there?
Because this way, if everything bottoms out, it'll land on some wheels instead of on the thing.
Okay, so what you probably want with those is to have them turned off. Because they're currently using 2 kilowatts, which is going to drain your truck quickly.
Why are they even going?
Probably because of the subgrid wheel control script, which I might set up one of these event controllers to turn off the programmable block when you get out of the cockpit. That might be an idea.
Well, you could just put it as a toggle in the cockpit controls.
Yeah, what I figured save you having to remember to do it. Just trying to be helpful. If I add these automation things, I get to think about how I'm going to construct my excavator for longer and hopefully come up with a better result. Because at the moment, I'm struggling.
Well, I guess I'll build these connectors because you can't be bothered.
I deliberately didn't build them because I was worried you might not like them, and I was like, well,
Meteor
I
storm
won't build them then.
inbound.
And Capac can build them if he likes them. Oh, actually, that's what I can probably do.
Wide door.
Event.
Get back here.
Select actions,
I
groups.
blew up your ramp.
Thank you. Oh wait, I want that the other way around. Oh, Capac!
That's not my fault. There's a spider charging backwards at me. Oh no, I'm out of ammo.
Where'd he go?
Went into the ground.
Got it. Oh, you did, I think. Alright, I think I've got it working.
Oh. On the other hole.
So I hop in, and I hop out, and if I hop into this one, we should then see wheels are off. Yay! There we go.
What was I doing? I was gonna do something. Spider. Oh, that's right.
Cool. Well, so the wheels now turn on and off as you get in and out of that cockpit, specifically that one.
Okay. So how do I tell these connectors to eject ice when I want them to?
So you make a group of them first.
Okie.
Okay, so you've made a group of them, and then you want that to, you can have it to throw out on off, if you like, on your hotbar.
Okay.
And then if you go into their settings, you can have them on collect all.
Huh?
I renamed them, sorry, ejector, search for ejector.
What?
I was being helpful, but I did it too soon.
The anti-helpful.
Then select them, make them collect all.
Select all.
Mm-hmm. There you go. They'll just pull everything that's in the trailer that they can, which won't be plates and stuff like that if you put them in there, and then drive off. No, one of the small wheels was not on. It was just spinning. It was not on. It's okay. Don't worry. All of the wheels were off. It's just, it's got nothing to stop it spinning, so that wheel's just going to keep on turning. You know what? I'll be right back. I think this might take a while.
What's that supposed to mean? Ah! Stupid turbines and lights! Not quite right. Maybe I had another collector.
Success?
Sort of. I'm gonna add another collector so it's a bit easier too.
Yep. That's fair. It's not the simplest thing to do, and it wasn't entirely. Well, it's harder to reverse a truck when you are on blocks than when you're on voxel, because they don't move sensibly. Yeah, Capac could also add more ejectors now, if he's got 2 collectors. That is a valid point, on which I'm sure he will ignore.
Not ignoring it. It's just not really necessary.
I was implying that you would do it because you would ignore me.
I gotta be selective with my ignorance.
Ah. Yeah, I have not gotten my head around how to reverse with trailers that have that pivot point on the front. Those farming style trailers. That I have not gotten my head around. Those suck. These interior turrets that I'm placing down are entirely for Meteor defense. I'm going to set them to do just that, nothing else. I suppose they can shoot small ships if we end up with a drone against us. That's not terrible, but everything else they won't bother with. Aiming radius, just let's go down to 300 meters. Now, have I got any MR50? I don't think we do. Production. Ooh. Capac.
Eh?
We might need to take your truck somewhere.
Well, why?
We're out of magnesium.
Well, we could take the little rovers for that.
Oh, but we could take your big rover too. We could take a truck, and then we know we've got plenty of cargo.
Yeah, but it's... If we run into any rough terrain, it's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, I suppose, but... I just thought it'd be good to try it on another route. I didn't think it... Did we have bad terrain to get to the magnesium? We kind of do. We have to go through the valleys. Alright, do you want to come join me then?
Ow! Burns!
Oh, my health is low. I'm gonna get my health back before we go. There we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh! Rock.
A nice pet rock you found.
Yeah. J-Rock, I've honestly, talking about modularized vehicles, I've always been disappointed in anything I've done with them. I just, they so often end up being less than the sum of their parts. Which is sad. But just kind of how it goes. I think they only really end up being useful when you don't have a jetpack or an effective jetpack.
Ow!
Because if you don't have an effective jetpack, then yeah, they can be kind of handy if you've got a modularized system, like what Shadow did when we were playing Ares of War together. I think I mostly keep finding other vehicles to build, that it's meant that I haven't gone back to that idea. But just because I haven't managed to make it work doesn't mean that other people wouldn't. I've just never managed to make it feel like it added to my fun. Says the guy spending weeks and weeks and weeks building a train line. Oh man. Forgot how far we had to go for this. Oh. Oh. Why do I keep nosing down at the end there? Feels like something's pulling this backwards. I mean, forwards. Capac. This question was addressed to me, but I think is more appropriately answered by you. Oh, that was close. Do you have any desire to ever play RimWorld together again?
It has been a bit of a while.
Because I've got no desire to play it solo at all. I completely ruined my own experience of the game by looking behind the curtain too much, and I shouldn't have done that. Once I did that, I couldn't unsee it, and so I stopped having fun. But no one can peer behind the curtain that is Capac, so that adds an element of randomness that I think could potentially fix that issue for me.
And they've added a whole bunch of weird nonsense since last
Talking
time
about
we played.
RimWorld, sorry, I didn't preface that clearly enough. Yeah.
There's like vampires and asteroid bases and...
Yeah.
Actually, that might be something we could do.
What kind of curtain is Capac? A block out one. What could we do?
I saw that ambiguous amphibian did a solo asteroid survival start.
Oh?
That seems like it might be something the two of us could co-op.
Oh yeah.
Seems on brand.
True. Probably more so than horrible dinosaurs. Given your hatred of Ark.
Damn you, Ark! But it's all gonna be better when Ark 2 comes out with Vin Diesel in it. That's still happening, right?
I honestly don't know anything about any progress or not on that front. Last time I played the Ark 1.5, or the Ark re-release, however you want to say it, was back when probably my CPU was still doing its old dying trick, so I was not really able to play it for very long before I had a crash. So I didn't get very far with it. No, I'm not in any rush to go back to Out of Ore at this stage. I had a lot of fun with it, but I feel like a lot of the fun I've had with it is done for the moment. I'll let it have a lot more updates before I think I try and play it again, and hopefully with Capac again, I think. There are a few games I'm keeping an eye on at the moment, though, that maybe will be interesting to look at. There's there's yet another airship survival game that's meant to be coming out soonish that I might get a sponsored stream for. What?
I feel like some kind of Pleistocene animal has been down here building a burrow.
Well, you drilled straight down, so I thought I'd give us a way to get out in case our jetpack runs low.
Inventory full.
And obviously Capac and I need to play some
Inventory
Stationeers together at some point.
And then, of course, there's the new Halo. We'll have to play that.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a Tuesday game, yeah?
Oh, I don't think it's coming out till next year, so...
Ah.
Inventory full. Meteor storm inbound.
We can see what all the complaints are about.
I don't know. Does it have... Is it necessarily going to be bad?
No, I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah. Lowen, I don't think I'm going to be playing RV there yet. Although,
Inventory full.
there was a game that I'm hoping to get sent the key for that does look a bit like a wackier post-apocalyptic take on SnowRunner. That looks fun. If the co-op in that is good, I think we could have a lot of fun with it. See if the developers
thought you
get back to me and
said-
give a key.
I thought you said RV there yet.
I did. It's a recreational vehicle. It's the latest game to promote itself using images that
Full.
lean into the success of Schedule 1.
Sure that meant something to somebody. Oh wait, that was that. Yeah, okay. I remember what that was now.
Yep.
People still play that?
I don't know. I never played it.
No, it was a big thing for like 3
Yeah.
weeks, and then I haven't heard anything about it since, which is why I didn't know what you were talking about until I thought about it for a bit.
Inventory full.
I think there's a decent chance that RV there yet might fall into the same thing.
Well, that's unfortunate, because with a name like that, it sounds like it would make for a fun co-op survival game.
Inventory
True.
full.
Well, I think that's what the other one I was talking about, which I can't remember the name of at the moment. If I remember it, I will let you know.
I'm kind of thinking like Raft combined with 7 Days to Die.
But you're in an RV and you
You're
modify it as you go.
driving around in an
Yeah,
RV that yeah.
be great. That'd be a cool way to play.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Ow. Are you running in and out the whole time?
Yep.
Dizzying.
Yep. This is how I get back at the chat.
Huh. I managed to fall down without getting injured.
I felt like a third of the way down and hurt myself.
I guess I bounced off enough things.
Well, I'm full.
My truck's almost full. So, can you... Ow, okay, that one hurt. Nope, he's just leaving.
Time to go.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Assertive Acquisitions is gonna probably... depending on how quickly the Scrapyard Season 2 stuff gets developed and sorted out, that may also delay returns to AA in the end. Because I might use
Inventory
the time that we would have, when that time is available again, you would have recorded that to do
Inventory full.
Scrapyard Season 2 as a co-op thing. With Capac. And TFE. And Nev. And maybe some others. Thanks, Mob Mob. Thank you for 32 months. No, I think that's enough. I'm going home.
No, I am not distracted by the Star Wars Holiday Special.
I was trying to think of how to bring up that comment to most
Star
annoy
Wars
you.
Holiday Special is so bad that I would be trying to find distractions in other things if I was watching it.
I was half expecting you to be like, you know what? It's still better than some of the stuff Disney's put out.
That is true. I would rather watch the Holiday Special than Rise of Skywalker again.
Oh, B. Can I catch up to Capac
It's
by the time we get home?
funny though, the Star Wars Holiday Special, it was really bad, but it didn't ruin anything.
Because it was so obviously not canon.
No, but not even that. The stuff in it that's bad is just like... It was just kind of boring.
Ah,
It didn't... It was boring or silly. It didn't destroy the universe. What Chewbacca's father watches on TV doesn't really impact the rest of the Star Wars universe that much.
yeah. So I'm racing cat back home with a inventory full of ore. I have a feeling I'm not quite going to be able to catch up to him.
Whoa, jeez.
Oh, I just saw that. Glanced across to your screen to see you wheeling.
I don't even know what happened then. I thought like my landing was pretty good, and then I just like kicked right back up.
Yeah, happens sometimes. Whoa. I've made up over 1 kilometer of distance on you. Oh! Oh! Jeez. Okay.
All right, I've just come up with a new headcanon for the Star Wars sequels.
Okay.
So, when they're on Endor having the big party at the end of Return of the
Whoa!
Jedi,
What the? Continue.
Wedge got really, really drunk. And then the Disney Star Wars movies are Wedge's drunken fever dreams after the Battle of Endor.
Okay.
So the 3 Disney Star Wars movies end with Wedge until he's waking up all sweaty in an Ewok house.
I mean, and then he woke up does seem like Disney level writing.
No, I'd say it's a significant improvement.
You laughing at the load? Did you load it through your nose?
No, I'm laughing at... I'm laughing at it was all a dream being better writing than Disney putting the announcement that the Emperor had returned in Fortnite.
come on.
Look, the original Star Wars wasn't the best writing in the universe, but it doesn't have to be the best writing in the universe to beat the Disney sequels. I read ingredient lists on health food products that were more interesting than Disney Star Wars.
You've read health food products? Were you trying to add bacon to them?
No, just so I know what to throw away.
Let's get that.
Huh? Missing
Capac
a
missing?
cargo container.
No?
No? Looks like it's there. It's undamaged.
I think I lost one of my little... Yeah, I lost this slope from that side when I bottomed out. I did a jump that was a bit bigger than the suspension could handle.
I guess I should check out the bomb, see how we're holding up.
Oh yeah, what's going to be on our menu for our restaurant at the moment? Like, what have we got that we could actually sell?
I thought Breaking Bad was a prequel to Power Rangers. Well, we need to secure some mushrooms to get more food options.
Oh, but what options do we have presently?
What the? Wait.
What? Did some of your crops die?
Saying that there's nothing here. Current crop type none, water level high. What? And also the ones that I've
That does look empty to me.
harvested aren't. Well, I'm confused.
But a lot of them look full to me.
There's heat. The irrigation system is full. You want to come in here and?
I reckon you need to do a reconnect. I don't think there's anything I can do that's going to fix it.
Well, I haven't picked up any food though. So you come in here and see if it's.
Yeah, you need to do a reconnect. You've desynced.
Yes, I can't see what's going on. You come in and see if it's dead or what.
Nothing is dead. Everything is alive. There are no crops in these three.
So then they've just been obliterated because I harvested them, but there's no item.
No, you've harvested them. They've gone into your inventory, but because of your desync, you don't see them in your inventory. When you hit F5 and reconnect, they should be in your inventory. That's why I was telling you to reconnect, because it should fix it.
Bombs. You know what? While I'm doing this, I'm going to take a short break and get a drink.
Okay.
And I'm going to press the wrong buttons.
Yep. That seems likely. I'm going to attempt to build the basis of this excavator. As we listen to Capac's chair as he stands up. So what I'm thinking of doing this like an actual excavator and trying to put some sort of like ejector system near the drill at the end. Because I think that'll be interesting, but it may also be so painfully slow that we give up on it very quickly. In which case, I'll try and come up with a method as well of connecting directly to the truck so that I can just drill whatever I can reach, and then have it piped straight into his truck. An ejector near the drill would only be operating when the drill is off. Everyone always wants a hinge hose. I mean, I do too, but I know that I don't have, any past history of making such things work in any decent fashion. So I'm considerably hesitant to do such a thing. I don't know what I've got on here. Let's get rid of that. Ow. Didn't put enough blocks down. No, that's sticking out too far. Maybe there? Yeah, that could work. The hinge chain in air did work, especially as a whip. Yeah, but it wasn't something to be manipulated by hand. We also don't have grabby hands in this save, which I'm not sure if Capac will want to change at some point.
I'm back.
Hello, back. Welcome.
Somebody said in the chat that programming multiplayer games is easy.
Yeah, I read that.
That is not the case, and we know that because otherwise the people that developed SnowRunner would have done it.
Fuel
Oh.
low.
For some reason, I keep trying their games out,
Fuel
though.
critical.
Because I want one of them to be good in co-op as it is in single player. Because they are fun in single player. They're just, oh, the co-op. Oh, what about No Man's Sky multiplayer, Capac? Or is that too low-hanging fruit?
Depends what day.
Meteor storm inbound.
Wow, okay. You are both correct and incorrect.
How so?
So the plants that I harvested were still not in my inventory until I harvested a new plant and it updated my inventory.
Huh. Where are MR50s? There we go. And last, I'll have to fill up the other one when I get more ammo.
Oops.
Oops.
Accidental
Oops?
screenshot.
Oh, F4.
No, F12.
Oh.
Hit backspace and missed.
Oh. Yeah, X4 is a game where I'm interested to take a look at some point. Alright, let's think about this crane arm and how much articulation I need when I can spin around the base on that rotor. I think I should just keep it fairly simple. Try to, at least.
Well, the problems with the multiplayer in No Man's Sky weren't like we've got a pretty reasonable connection to each other.
Yeah, very good connection to each other.
The problem was not on the. It's not on the latency end.
No, it was on the they didn't program this well end. Planning on using MMOS, avoid hinges. Interesting. Frosty, why is it because of the weird limits? I wasn't planning on using MMOS, I was just going to use Park for this. Just because, and then I can set it up quickly. But does it struggle with the limits and them breaking and stuff? Yeah, I did get sent a key for X4, and I've been meaning to try it out, but I haven't done so as yet. No Man's Sky isn't multiplayer, it's multi-single player. That does feel like an accurate description. I'm gonna go fairly simple for this to begin with, and then I can tweak it and improve it if this works at all. I think. But the limits in the fact that when hinges cross the area, sometimes they do weird things with the reported angles. Hinges do work with MMOS, but they tend to be less smooth. Yeah, it makes sense. Imperion is always a funny one to talk about when it comes to games similar-ish to Space Engineers, because one of the biggest problems with Imperion is that it isn't Space Engineers, for me. It's that it's... the stuff that it has is stuff you wish Space Engineers had.
Meteor storm inbound.
But the stuff that it doesn't have, Space Engineers has and does well. I might have wanted to double hinge that. So I kind of... the whole time I'm playing it, I'm like... maybe I should just be playing Space Engineers and add some mods? Without having played Imperion, that description is very vague. Yeah, but it's kind of... what I'm trying to say is that Imperion leaves you wanting to play Space Engineers more than... or it leaves me wanting to play Space Engineers more than it makes me want to play more Imperion.
Well, that's always the danger of games like that are in such a similar genre.
Because it's... yeah.
And your mileage may vary depending on which one you have more experience with.
Yeah,
Energy
and which
low.
aspect of a game you engage with the most. Like, Space Engineers scratches my building itch more than any other game ever has, because it does a pretty decent job for me of giving me a purpose to my builds. It's why I haven't really engaged with SE2 yet, because I don't have a purpose to my builds yet. And having them physically interact with the space around them in a way that makes sense, weird clang incidents aside, is something that is really nice. And then Imperion, when you crash into the ground and stuff just bounces, and that reaction to Imperion is one thing that worries me about Space Engineers 2, actually. Worries me a lot. Because SE2 has that you don't cause damage if you crash at low speed. And the low speed is not particularly low. So I'm... yeah. Not sure how I feel about it. I'm sure that minimum will be easily moddable, but it is also... the fact that it's the default may put enough people off that they don't bother modding it. Because it does make me feel a bit like I'm playing Imperion. And not in a good way. I understand the rationale of why they did it, because they want new players to not smash their grids so easily and not get so frustrated so early on. But I don't think it was the right way to do it. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing to attach to. That's a very bad idea. Yeah, I think this will do for a test vehicle. Then need some cargo. Not a lot, but at least a little would be nice. Oh yeah, this could work. Oh no, that's not a good idea. That is not a good idea. Yeah, Fleshcrafter, the building in Imperion didn't feel as satisfying as it does in this. And you know what? It's entirely possible that a part of that is because Space Engineers has that satisfying thunk when you put down a block. Much like the satisfying chop sounds and crashing sounds of trees in Valheim, sounds and game design, if you get the sounds right, you get that satisfying sensation that you just did something, can make a big difference. Yeah, let's try that. I think that works. What are you humming? Capac?
Yeah, just building this ramp.
Oh. If you'd left 3x3 gaps, you could have used the center bit.
What?
As in, there's a 3x3 floor block you could have used.
Yeah, that's right. I got some ideas.
This container's not connected anymore, is it? That's why that wasn't working. Whoops. I think I do want this much cargo on the drill, because I feel like 8 loads going into the truck is probably enough that if I made it more than that, we'd probably get frustrated with it. I was thinking about that side of things, especially once Passing Time said it. I was like, oh yeah, actually, that is a very good reason to keep it at this size. Yeah, I'll set up a stone injector. Don't worry, I will get there. I kind of want to. I don't want to build any decorative stuff on this until we can actually do a test. Capac, how are we going to connect these two vehicles?
One of those hinge hoses you were talking about before.
What did I ask? Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. I'm thinking that this could have a couple of pistons attached to it that I could or I could have like a hinge and drop stuff onto Capac's truck. But seriously, are we doing a connector to your truck or what? What are we doing? How am I offloading? Because I do actually need to know.
Storm inbound.
I was thinking I was going to put a collector on the top.
And I dump into that?
Yep.
Have you looked at how big a collector is?
Yeah.
You're gonna put it at the back.
Oh, we could put it at the back.
No gyro. I don't think I need an ore detector because I'm just drilling ice with this. This is entirely intended as an ice drill. I mean, I could add one later if I want to, but... I will need a gyro. I'll also need a subgrid wheel control script because I've got the cockpit on a separate grid to the wheels. Then I also need another programmable block for the park script. What's happening? I am building an excavator. Ta-da! Apparently, my latest craze of things that I like to build in Space Engineers is vaguely real-world-esque build trucks. I blame Shaq. That's what we've been doing in our series together. Thank you, Amaru! Thank you for 65 months! Thank you very much. Oh, and hang on. Let me show you guys a little something that I might be bringing out next stream with Shaq if we get around to building it. So I designed that after the stream because I was so interested in doing it. So that should be fun. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Like, for putting it together in a way that hopefully I should be able to print it. And then do all the subgrid shenanigans after that. Make them drones? Oh. Maybe? A genuine maybe. No steer. There's a lot of jiggle. Oh, nice. Capac might have actually made this feasible.
I can change it.
No, no, please don't. I actually really like what you've done. Because have a look at the height of my potential ejector. Just trying to decide how to put it together. I think the big rotor's the problem here. I'm gonna need to go with that. And then put something small on. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to do. I'm thinking this too... not enough like the real world. Too not enough like the real... Yeah, sure, why not? That works. Maybe. So we go advanced rotor, then we go conveyor, a couple of pistons. No! Ah, you jerk. Capac, do not fly upwards.
Whoa! Can't get that thing away from my truck!
I don't know why that started happening, but I'm glad I knew how to stop it. And then at the end of this, I'll just put a little inset connector. Though a single one of these is going to be super slow to eject. Can I fit two with the height clearance I've got? Maybe. Maybe. Do that. Yeah. That jiggle is what's called foreshadowing. Yes, Senator. Yes, and thank you. Let's drive a little bit away from Capac's truck. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I think that's the right command. check the script. Does it say anywhere?
Meteor storm inbound.
Or it gets to the crazy stuff that I don't understand? No. Nuts.
Meteor
Oh, yeah, brakes on.
storm inbound.
Capac, watch the sky get lit up
Yeah.
if these meteors come near us. I made turrets. Yep, City Clone, these all end up on Flipsy. Always.
I don't see any rocks.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any either. It's weird. I got the warning. There we go. So that's stowed position.
Oh yeah.
Now I've just got to set up, I'll just have to set up the park script so that I can control this and drill, and then I should be able to drill with this. I'm adding styling to the truck that I had intentionally not put any on because I wasn't sure if it was going to be functional yet. It's fair enough, because I shoved styling all over his truck when it wasn't ready either.
That is true.
Alright, how do I do park again?
Press P.
You are a monster. Also, I will be right back before I set this up. I am going to get a drink. Listen to Capac's dulcet tones for a moment.
I've already got a drink. Full of delicious high fructose corn syrup. Well, I know there's one thing that Splitsy always forgets. Hmm. What else can we put on here?
Wow. Leave you for 3 minutes, and I come back to a spinning light.
Yep.
And a spinning ore detector.
Spin to win.
Always make it spin less. Is the ice far from the base? It's not close. Okay. Reminding myself how to do park. Hmm? What?
To move your gyroscope.
You can move it. That's fine. That is fine.
But what if I got 60 detector components? Get out of here.
There we go. That's the only bit I always forget. Let's start. Let's try that. Let's see. Do this gradually and see what I want. I think this should... Yep. There we go. I always just use whip subgrid wheel control script. There we go. I can rotate on the base. Nice. Sorry, everyone, I was just finishing off the little snack I got myself. Now, this is a weirdly simple contraption for me. I don't normally build things this simple as cranes, because obviously you'd have to manipulate the end a lot more, but with it being a drill head, I don't need it to. Do you ever wish that floating object limit wasn't a thing and didn't affect performance so that you could actually dig and keep balls of ore around visually? Yes. Yes, I do. Like in Stationeers. So... Alright. Which hinge is it? I'm just going to stick with my usual nomenclature and go with elbows and shoulders. So shoulder hinge. It needs to... I think that should be my space C. So that is up, down. So up should be... Let's go 3. Down is -3. And then for the elbows, they should be forwards and backwards. So we'll go 3 for forward, backwards, -3. Copy that. Put it on the other one. Let's recompile and see how this feels.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Oh man. Oh, how good was that? Oh man, so good.
This new drill head has all these pistons on it that don't actually do anything.
Yeah, and it's got DRL0 on it for some reason. Okay, so if I put... Let's get the pistons next.
Indicator light for cargo filled. Does sound like a good plan.
Does Capac know how to do this? Can I talk you through it while I'm doing this?
Nope.
Yeah. That's boring.
Doesn't sound like Capac work at all.
Let's try that. Left and right for that bit. And then...
Need oxygen.
This one can be up and down. Oh, this one can be roll on... Roll left, roll right. I have no idea how this is going to feel, and I think I did one of those back to front how I want it. I think I'm also about to die.
Well, stop it.
I stopped it. I ran out of oxygen. That was unexpected. Yes, I may need to add a vent to this, although Capac's blocked all of the possible spots for a vent.
Oh, I haven't.
Yes, you have. You've blocked all the cockpit spots.
Oh, you didn't pipe the cockpit up anywhere?
No. Okay, yeah, I've got that one around the wrong way. I want that negative and that positive. Then I think... I should be able to control this reasonably well. Yeah. Then I just need to set up another profile for it. Park, custom data. So we got main, and then we've got doohickey. And doohickey should work on advanced rotor. Move left or right? Left -3, right 3. And then pistons. MRMOS, oh, I put that in the wrong bit. MRMOS is, it's not Frosty's script, but Frosty has nailed how to use it. It is something that you can find on the workshop and does have a tutorial for it. It's just I've never been able to follow said tutorial.
How do I have 0 times steel plates in my inventory?
Hmm.
What?
Did I not recompile that? There we go. Check this out, Capac. I can now control this too.
I refuse.
Yeah, it's not easy to get MMOS to work reliably. It's got a few more quirks, but when it does work, it works great. Diggy. Huh. Fair play, Capac. Fair play. I am going to move your spinning light, though.
No! It's a load-bearing spinning light.
Is there ever going to be a time when you don't say that as your reply to that? As your response? Because apparently I need a vent in my cockpit.
And if you want to breathe.
Now I need some ejectors. Or the stone. Man, it's jiggling so much. I think I need to turn off all the wheels control. And to turn off. I don't know what it is with the subgrid wheel control script. It does not like me and does not like to have brakes put on. It's just never been happy with me. Do I need to lower the torque to kill the jiggle? I didn't increase the torque. This is all default torques, so it shouldn't be in the jiggly range. I think a lot of the jiggle is actually subgrid wheel control script, though. Oh, okay, back.
What?
The signs you've managed to fit in so many different spots. Yet you haven't added... Like, all you've added is, like, decorative blocks, but not no armor shaping or anything to give it something.
An industrial machine.
Alright, so how do I get this on your truck?
Sticky tape.
Or am I actually going to have to drive this the whole way? We might need a charging platform over there if it's going to have to drive itself there. I don't think it can get on your truck. I think I am going to have to drive it there. Shall we go? Oh wait, stone ejector. I haven't done the stone ejector. Oh, I also need to turn park off while I'm driving, because... that's not good. Oh, that's too good. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Okay. Let's go into drive mode. We'll turn brakes off. Hey! Yeah, I'm tempted to put a mag plate on the arm and lift myself up onto Capac's trailer. Let's see if it can work. Oh no, no, this drill doesn't have an attachment point there. Much disappointment was had.
Ow.
Oh, that's actually really sad. On the discharge nozzle? The discharge nozzle's not going to be able to grab high enough. And doesn't have a means to lift itself, so I'd still be on the ground. Which isn't great. No, I think this is going to have to drive itself back and forth, but it can just wait there and we can... Oh, I could put a hydrogen engine on it, actually, and then we could bring some fuel and refuel it from Capac's truck if he puts, like, a little hydrogen tank on there in a few spots.
We're digging up ice.
Yeah?
Why not just put a... If you're putting a engine... You
Oh, right, because we don't have the mods that make that not work. Of course. Makes a lot more sense. I've gotten into mindset of mods being present that are not present here. Where though? Where? Could stick it on the side there. Yeah, I might have to go where the barrel is. That would probably look better. Yeah. I do that, though, I have no means to hook it up to any conveying. If I do that, I've got the weird bit at the back of the cockpit. I am not happy with my options.
What are you trying to do?
Figure out where to fit these O2H2 gen and engine.
Oh, where's my barrel gone?
I was possibly putting it in there. I will put it back if I don't. Rank on. Main. Hello?
Meteor storm inbound.
Hello? Park. Had an exception. I'm gonna make sure this actually gets past the O2H2 gen. Not causing issues. And it looks like it does. What did you just... Why has he got gums? What are you doing? No. The O2H2 gen doesn't need it. It just needs a single port, just like everything else. I'm just trying to think of where to put the engine. It might look okay here, but I then can't pipe it. And it doesn't fit there. Oh. This is not playing nicely. Because I did not plan around this outcome. This concept. Do I do that? Then I have to have pipes going everywhere. Not sure I like it, but I think it's the best option I got.
Meteor storm inbound.
Figures that once I put turrets out, the meteor storms seem to have slowed down and don't seem to be hitting us. Oh wait, no. I'll do a T-piece there, and I'll do this. Yeah. True, I do still need stone ejectors. I completely forgot about the stone ejectors. At least that's easy. We go. Sorta, 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 sorta. I have no idea if this actually works with small connectors, because I think small connectors will probably hit their volume capacity before the triple sorter actually gives a benefit, but whatever. Works with larger ones. And blam. Okay. Sorters. White list. Stone. Oh my gosh, I have to do this 6 times. What are you doing right now, Capac? Just out of curiosity?
Yeah, just adding a few extra details to the truck.
Cool. It's a good thing it's almost sunrise, isn't it? Or is it almost sunset?
It's been nighttime for a while.
Yeah. I can see some light on the horizon, so we might be able to drive there partly in the day at least. Stone, whiteley stone, whiteley stone. I know only technically one of the 2 of these needed to be done, but oh well. You can't copy paste sorting. Eh? Doesn't work with build vision, unfortunately. It's like LCDs also have a bunch of settings that you can't change. Let's rename these to Stone Ejector. We'll call these Ice Droppers. Okay. How am I not going to stuff this up? Oh, I know how. The ice droppers get the toggle on and off for that, but for the other ones, it's the sorters that I turn off and on and off. So I don't know which one I'm doing. So let's turn that off. Stone sorters. You guys will set to drain all. Ejector. You guys set to throw out, collect all. Cool. I think I'm ready. Think I'm ready. Possibly.
Okay.
Turn that off. And hope for the best. Because I got some driving to do. I cannot imagine that's going to end well. Yeah. Memnon, I'm hoping to get that mod out later this week. No specific time frame as yet. I'm just going to call this Diggy for the moment, because Capac wrote Diggy on the side. Are you ready to drive, Capac?
Yeah.
Okay, off we go then. You want to lead the way? Because I didn't actually mark the ice location. I think I have, but I'm going to not.
Sure, if you want to trust me to drive this trailer around you on the ramp.
I cannot drive quickly, just to let you know. I'm also really worried that the first thing that's going to happen as I go over a small incline is I'm going to roll.
That's right, you got a gyro.
I could make my lights more effective if I adjusted the crane arm, but I don't want to do that while I'm driving down a hill.
Oh, come on.
Because Capac did give me 2 floodlights that I should be able to use.
Let gravity take the wheel.
I feel like it already kind of is.
Great thing about gravity is you always know where it's going to take you.
Doom. Doom, doom, and doom.
No, it's pronounced down.
Well played.
Oh. That was probably a bit more of a jump than I want to be doing in this truck.
There we go, we've got more light. I'm dubious as to its usefulness, given that it's pointing off to the sides. But, you know.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, oh.
How far is the ice patch again, Capac?
It's 3 kilometers from where we are currently.
From where you are, okay. So about 4 kilometers from me. Alright, not too bad. Ooh. Where's my rotor? You need a bit more torque. Because you keep spinning when I don't want you to. Oh wait, hang on a sec. It may be getting switched off by the script at times, so I might put some braking torque on it. Did your truck completely empty when you were back at base?
I believe so. I haven't checked it, but it wasn't spitting out anything.
Okay. Do I have the power to make it? Yeah, I think so. And since I've got the O2H2 gen, we will have easy access to recharging it. And the delightful song of the hydrogen engine that sounds like a diesel motor. To listen to as we as we drill. I'm looking forward to that. Does make it feel like more. It does make it feel a lot more industrial. Capac, why are you on top of a hill?
Because I'm waiting.
But I don't remember driving up a hill.
We absolutely did.
Oh.
And the reason why I'm waiting here is because you don't have the GPS for the easiest path to get up this hill.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
Says you, who's not super top heavy.
No, just super heavy.
Yeah, super heavy's better than super top heavy. I'm actually really worried that when this container on the back fills up, I'm gonna end up with this thing toppling backwards. Oh yeah, that's really not too bad. I now see why I didn't notice that it was a thing. Sideways driving is disorientating, is it? What about if I do this? Does that make it better for you guys?
Yeah. All right, how are we gonna wrangle the setup procedure?
Well, I figure let me do a load first and offload it to you, and then we'll fiddle from there, maybe?
Right, I'll park here where my lights are gonna light up the ice field then.
Yeah, I can set a home position for park so that it recenters this and puts it back to 0. Arguably that would be quite useful, because driving like this is a bit weird. So maybe I set myself up, and then when I'm full, you drive and try and get the truck parked in the right spot.
Okay.
Okay, so we're on to main. No, we'll swing the doohickey out. So that's the maximum reach of my doohickey.
Yeah, that's fine. Probably leave it. You pulled it up,
Yeah.
and then if I drive the truck around, so I bring the trailer along the back here,
Yep.
I can try to stop it somewhere where you can swing the arm to.
Sounds good. Drill on. What thing?
Projecting stone already? You haven't even put the drill in the ground.
Oh. I must have collected a little bit off the surface. This is kind of fun. What are you worried about?
There's a slight problem in that your fill arm to fill the truck is on the rotating body of the crane.
Yep.
Ideally, it would be attached to the truck body so that it doesn't move when you are actively digging.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a way to make that even remotely possible. How long before the digger ends up in its own hole? Probably soon.
It would be possible, but you would have had to have planned from it right from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, I've got some ice in. So my engine's started up. I mean, all things considered, I'd say this is working out pretty well. We've had, what, more than 30 seconds and it hasn't exploded?
Hasn't exploded yet. How are you doing capacity-wise?
I'm about 2/3 full already.
Right, guess I'll try to pull up the truck.
No, Capac did not make a fill indicator light, but we've got build info, so it's on my HUD. It's not a big deal. You can see it just above my toolbar.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, this is honestly something I wish I'd done a long time ago. This is really fun. It's silly. It's technically functional.
Alright, I might be close enough for you to fill.
Alright, I'll give it a go. I'll just spin myself around a bit so that I can more easily get to it. Let's switch to the doohickey. Spin around that way. Oh, the doohickey needed a light, Capac.
Yes.
Also, slight
It
issue.
is not quite tall enough.
Not when I'm sitting lower than you.
Hold on, I can do a temporary fix.
It's alright. I just strengthened my wheels. Yeah, it's working. Rotor is already at maximum displacement. Capac, you're ejecting! Your ejectors are on! Your ejectors are on! You're throwing out all my hard work!
There you go.
So, what sort of impact do you think playing out of ore has had on our gameplay in Space Engineers?
Zero. Zero impact. I don't have any girders. I don't have any in the cargo, do I? Nope.
Oh. I want to check my ejectors. Nope. My droppers. No, this is where I want to check. Oh. I cannot even see when they're getting full. This is honestly really cool. Thank you, Capac. Thank you, chat, for encouraging me to try this. Even though it's utterly stupid. It is just the right kind of stupid fun. This makes me really happy. Also makes me want to do this with... if Shaq and I ever have to actually... If we didn't have the mods we do in that series with the resource nodes, would totally work. This would totally fit there too.
Okay, you just filled the first container.
Hooray! Alright, I'm going to turn off the doohickey, grab control of the doohickey, move it, back to main, turn a bit, plonk, yeah, that looks good, doohickey back on, back to main controls. Yeah, Foxkill, that's 100% why I like it too. This is proper encouraging teamwork to be done in Space Engineers, and I love it. That's what's making me so happy about it. Capac and I are actually working together. We've actually built... Both of these vehicles were built together. All the style on this was done by Capac, lots of the style on the other truck was done by me, the functionings. It just makes me really happy. Because we actually playing in co-op. The thing I try to do so many times and fail so hard at so many times. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't set this up with the main arm on a rotor so that I could dig beneath myself better, but it's also probably good that I didn't. So how much, how many, by kilos of ice, how much have you got?
I don't know.
Where did you go? You back home?
Yeah.
Did you fly home and ditch me here? Sorry, chat, what were we saying about co-op?
Alright, I'm coming back.
Were you just getting some parts?
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose?
You kind of started talking about all the co-op nonsense as I was doing it. Memnon, thanks for Prime Sub.
Also,
Oh, that's a
Memnon,
Splitsy Prime Sub. Oh, that doesn't count.
thank you for Prime Sub. Oh, that worked out well. Doohickey, let's bring it back over.
My screen doesn't have enough pixels to display the differences in our profile pictures in the chat.
Doesn't it? Oh, are you in? Oh, because you're not in Stream Manager, are you? You're in like just chat view.
I'm reading
so
my
you don't
chat
get-
off my 1080p monitor, which is sideways on the side of my desk.
Yeah, because I view our chats through the Stream Manager, so it shows your chats. The chats on your channel is in a darker grey. So it makes it even more obvious whose chat a comment has come from. Like, there we go. Iron Bloodforge continuing their Valorant gift sub shows up in dark grey to me. But yeah, how much ice have you got?
Let me have a look.
Actually, is this actually being somewhat productive as well as fun?
We've got 2 full containers.
Hey, that's not too bad. Oh, I might have to dig this way. Because my doohickey don't work going that way.
Yeah. Might also have been better if the the delivery hose was attached to the center of rotation rather than to one side.
Yep.
Because it's going to change the distance every time you move.
Yep. I did it like that so that it would collapse neatly.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
focusing 100% on the collapsing side of it. Which, in retrospect, maybe not the best decision, but 'twas the decision. Thanks, Corn Dog. Thank you for 3 months. And thank you, Immy Cat, for the Rainbow Unicorn as well. You like trains. I mean, I like trains, but not in the meme way. I just actually like building them. Dig under without collapsing myself into the hole. This is getting a little bit sketchy. I have one wheel off the ground. I do slightly regret not putting the second piston on the end of the arm so that the thing could reach even further. But I do also wonder if I'd be able to dig myself a path to get down into the ice so that we could get the rest of it. Put a block under my wheel. That sounds like occupational health and safety talk. We don't take that kindly around these parts. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Oh. Oh, Capac.
What the?
What? The boulder's rolling past your cockpit?
Oh, and then down into the mining hole.
Oh. Perfect.
They used to roll out into the desert, even though it looks like it's uphill.
I guess that makes more sense. To roll at least into the hole.
Oh, we're up to container number 4.
Oh, nice. Well, after this pass, I'm gonna have to move to dig somewhere else. Assuming I can get out of where I'm at without crashing.
Hey Hunter, thanks for the subs. You mean you don't want to continue drilling a big pit around you entirely in a circle?
No, I don't want to dig myself into a corner. What's all the ice for? Capac's farms. That's it. Like, we'll do this one trip and we probably won't need to use this again because we'll have enough ice. But I'm so glad we did this anyway. Thanks, Taliesin. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs.
No, I don't need Clang Cola because I got Arizona Grape Aid.
Oh yeah, we might need more ice for projects later, but for the moment, I think this is probably going to be one of these. We've used it, we've done it, and we managed to do it well enough that we don't need to use it very often. Even though it is very cool. I'm not going to GPS this location. Capac's my guide.
Yeah, I've got a couple of the ice patches marked down.
And we've still got plenty of this one.
Yeah, this one should last a little while. Even at this rate.
Capac? Chat? Look at?
Oh, even more gift subs. Everybody's gone nuts with the gift subs today. Oh,
Thank you, Quick. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs as well. And thank you, Combrian. And thank you, here we go. Because Capac's not going to be able to tell who did what. Thank you, Quick, for the gift subs to Capac. And thank you, Zed Hunter, for the other gift subs that you gave to Capac. And Bartman73.
and Corn Dog for the cheers.
Thank you very much for the 20 gift subs. 544. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Cumbrian, thanks for even more gift subs. And Test Unit, thanks for the cheers.
Dragged on. What are you doing?
Look, who needs a chat anyway? Just...
Thank you, Test Unit. Dragged on. It's another 10 gift subs to each of us. Oh, man. Ah! Passing time!
Jeez,
Thank you for the 20 as well!
Dragdon's almost gifted me as many subs as a graphics card upgrade. He's up to 4060.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks, Passing Time for the 20, Dragon for the another 10, Bartman for the 20 as well, Cumbrian for the 5, Quick for the 5, Taliesin for the 5, and plus all the ones that went to Capac, because there's even more that happened. I think I missed Corn Dog just before all this happened. Is there a benefit to having the 3 sorters? Maybe. So, the way that sorters and ejectors work...
We need sorters to sort out these gift subs.
Yeah. The way the sorters work is the sorters will pull a set amount. They will pull it from the container and put it into the connector. If the sorter doesn't pull a volume as large as the connector, having 3 of them can pull... Having more of them can pull more because it can dump into that connector before it fills up. Frosty! Thank you very much for the 3 months. And obviously for the cranes and stuff. You know. Alright, Capac, I need to move because I'm about to fall in this pit.
Did you not put any vents on this truck?
Nope. Would you like some oxygen?
Yes.
Alright, you might want to move the truck then.
Oxygen helps my brain work.
Alright, up in the cockpit. Quick, before you die.
I've got
You got a while.
time.
You don't have much health though, Capac.
Yeah, because I kept getting hit by stuff in that storm.
Oh.
Beer Seeker, thanks for a gift sub. What? Anonymous, thanks for gift subs.
What are my wheels doing? My wheels are so confused. What on earth is happening to my wheels? Oh man. Alright, let's spin around and see if that fixes it. Thank you, Fighter Phoenix. Thanks for the 100 bits. Because apparently I was messing the center of mass up so much that my wheels didn't know how to turn. That's better.
Wheels don't need to turn.
Thank you, Emmy Cat. Thank you for the gift sub. To Blammo? There's actually someone in our chat called Blammo, Capac.
Wow.
I know,
You're in the
right?
right place.
Yeah. Alright, how full are you? Are you half full?
Yeah, should be about half full.
Alright. Well, I should be able to... Do you want me to drill here, or should I go further into the field? Before you try and line up behind me. What do you think?
Yeah, wherever you think's better.
This'll do. This'll do. I want main. I want off, on. Whoa! Capac!
Didn't realize I was that close.
I'm so glad I wasn't on the edge of the pit. Oh man.
Hit my exhaust pipe.
Were you trying to deliver on the Blammo?
Or it might have been one of the beer cans.
Yeah. Could have been all of the above.
Hey Hunter, thanks for the gift subs. Fighter Phoenix, thanks for the cheese. Don't worry, the smoke's all from the exhaust.
Yeah, you put exhaust blocks on mine, but you didn't actually activate them. Like, what's the... Why have we got smoke coming from the...
Because I was just putting them on yours decoratively.
Yeah, but you left them on smoke.
Well, it's the dust.
Uh-huh. Lowen, was it you who suggested the drink holder hat? I couldn't remember how... who had suggested it. I remember it was someone in chat, but I couldn't remember who.
Oh yeah, I need oxygen.
Hop in. And then you should be good.
That's better.
Breathing is better, yeah. Generally. Rico, this is actually pretty vanilla Space Engineers. There are a few mods, but nothing that's particularly dramatic. Huh. Oh. Keen, why? Keen should make it so that when you get into a cockpit, if you press Control G, you can get food items on your hotbar.
Yep.
So you could eat while seated. So you don't have to get out. I should be able to put these on there.
Okay, I think you might be vaporizing most of this ice.
That's a bit much.
Maybe...
Thank you, Fighter Phoenix. Thank you for the Prime sub. You can open your inventory in the cockpit, but I would like it on my hotbars.
It
I saw an
still seems
opportunity for it.
excessive.
Can't you use like small smoke white?
That is small smoke white.
Oh. I see. Let's turn off the doohickey. Go back to main. And a bit more.
Meteor storm inbound.
Or just. Okay. It's funny, even though the controls in this might be less speedy, they are easier than the out-of-ore controls for the excavators. But I've got a lot less articulation, so that makes sense.
Six full containers.
Nice. We are winning at ice. We can deliver cold drinks.
Actually, 5 full. We're filling 6.
Ah. That's still working well. Like, obviously, if we built a flying miner, we would have had this already done by now, but where's the fun in that? I wouldn't have dug holes that look vaguely like dinosaur footprints. It is working better than it has any right to. That is accurate. Yeah, the new tool, the new drill is part of what's making this look good, I think. I think without that, it wouldn't have looked anywhere near as cool in this setup.
Raccoon pop emote.
You're looking at all your various weird emotes that were given by the hype train.
Yeah,
Because everyone went crazy at once.
I don't know how any of those rewards and things work. But speaking of emotes, I've added a new emote.
Oh, have you?
People kept telling me I need an emote for when the game crashes.
Uh-huh.
So I got an emote of the 11'8" sign.
The what?
The
Do you want to just post it in chat? Or someone in your Chat, do it.
If you do the emote Capac crash, it should show up. There we go.
Oh.
Yep, the bridge that
Yep, the
opens
bridge.
up trucks like a can opener.
Yep.
That's my crash emote.
Makes sense. I get it.
And for anyone in the chat who is unfamiliar, there's a YouTube channel of a set of cameras at a specific bridge in the United States. It has multiple warnings saying, "Do not drive under this bridge. Your truck will be destroyed because it is too tall." Everybody ignores the signs and drives underneath, and their truck gets its top torn off by the bridge. Or the RVs driving under and getting their air conditioners ripped off is also fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. Quite a few people might find some pleasure in RVs getting torn up based on the response to such a thing on Top Gear.
There we go.
Yeah.
Truck is now fixed.
Yeah, Chuck, I think I have to send a screenshot of this to Shaq so that he can see what we've been up to. Oh, I should also save this as week 7. Yeah. This is going to be fun to make a thumbnail from.
So I changed the beer cans on the hat to blue.
Why that?
Because we were talking about Fosters before.
Oh. Oh dear. Capac, is there any stone in your truck? It's probably a little bit.
There is. Yeah, a few thousand.
There you go. Oh man. Go away, cough. Not fun. And we... How much further before we're full? Are we going completely full, or are we gonna stop in a minute?
Yeah, we can stop whenever. This should last us quite a while.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of leaving the excavator here, so we just have to come back with the truck when we need our next load. What do you reckon?
Okay, we're currently filling the last container, so we can leave whenever.
Cool. Alright. I'll finish it off then. I need to put the body rotate on the same controls as the doohickey, so that I can do both of those at the same time. So speed things up a little bit. Hands need to be red so it can be Duff. It would blend in with the hat a bit much then. You'd have to make the hat blue. Quite satisfied with the pit. I was honestly expecting myself to make a bigger mess.
That's right. I'm sure we can make a big mess on the next drill run.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn my ejectors on. I wasn't actually sending you any ice. Thud. Thud. I'm glad you put the extra ramps on around it. Although I could reach further. Although that's making it less interesting because I'm not hearing the thud.
How many Doom voxels in the pit? I guess we'll find out when he's dug out enough that he has to actually drive down into it.
Yeah, and you'd have to drive down into it too, you know?
It seems unlikely. Guess maybe if we built a temporary ramp.
Yeah. We should be able to build a ramp. I mean, I might even be able to dig a ramp. If I get down there and I use, like, demolition mode with the drill, I might be able to drill a decent ramp.
Truck is full.
Cool. I will retract the doohickey. I will move away from the edge of the pit. I will park and I will hop in the co-pilot seat. Please don't drive off without me.
I'm just clearing the pit before you explode everything.
There you go. How much is Capac holding now? He'd be holding whatever 8 times 27,000 is.
Many.
Yes. My batteries are fully recharged in 5 hours, so they have plenty of charge. They can just sit there. Alright, I'm in. Let's roll out.
Very slowly.
Well, I think that's a good note to end on. A much lighter, happier, better place than last week. With the
Why do you do this? Just as we start driving a fully laden truck, you start talking about how great everything's going.
I don't know why you would feel anything but confident right now.
Maybe because this truck is so heavy that I'm not accelerating and it's still just coasting on inertia.
There you go, gave you a bit more power. I'll be back on Friday with something. I might do something a bit different this week. I've been doing a lot of Space Engineers. I might do a little bit of something else. I will update the schedule when I have decided what. Capac will be back tomorrow with...
No, I won't.
Oh, you won't?
I gotta do some things tomorrow which are gonna interfere with painting stream. But I'll be back on Thursday with the last of the PAX demos.
Cool.
The long one that should take up the full stream on its own from what the developer told me for the length of the demo. A puzzly Metroidvania type game.
Oh, we are going fast.
Yeah, that was a bit scary.
But yeah, Capac and I will be back with some more of this next week, and with the truck and excavator done, we probably need to start building our actual restaurant. Which means maybe I'll have to set the save up on a server for next time. Perhaps. But yeah, I'm also working on a tutorial which I will actually get out this week, because as long as I don't lose my voice, there shouldn't be anything that stops me from doing that. So there is all that and plenty more to come. And we will see you then.
And we will do some kind of raid, probably.
See you, everyone.
Catch you next time, everybody.
Bye.